Hey guys, what is up? It is SSD Middleman here with GuidesForUsAll, and we are back with Warframe from scratch episode 12, so let's jump right into it. We finished incubating a Raxacubro, finished him up, and gave him the name Permanent, because the game did say the name for your Kubro will be permanent, so who am I to disobey Warframe? Then we finished crafting the Excalibur parts and began crafting Excalibur, and a lot of you guys complained that I didn't pick Excalibur at the start, but don't worry, we're getting them now. Then I did a Corpus vs. Grineer Siege mission for an Orokin Reactor blueprint, and if you don't know what the Corpus vs. Grineer Siege missions is, there is a tab on your solar map where you can check out infestations on certain planets and Corpus vs. Grineer Sieges. They pop up randomly. Sometimes they have great rewards like Orokin Reactors or Catalysts. Sometimes they have crappy rewards like credits. So sometimes worth, sometimes not worth. Then we started crafting these Shade and Worm Sentinels because we had a bunch of leftover credits. We finished crafting them up and bought a Sentinel slot to hold them in because unfortunately we ran out of them because we have so many dang Sentinels now. Then I started crafting the Gricata, the Tysus, the Viper, and the Cronen, and then used our Syndicate rep to get another set of Sancti Castanas. You can get these pretty often, probably once every 5 days. Depending on your mastery rank, you could get it actually a little bit faster. Then we started crafting an Orokin Catalyst and an Orokin Reactor, because we had them both, why not get them, you know? Then I went to Lek Krill to farm the Frost parts because a few of my subscribers wanted to go farm it, and I decided to join them. And there's actually a pretty funny story. We could not get the systems to drop after about 8 or 9 runs, so two of them decided to leave and stop farming, and me and the one guy did another run, and of course got the systems right after they'd left. So that's just how RNGesus works, man. You got to keep at it, don't give up, or you're just never gonna get what you want. Then I started crafting the Frost parts after I got back, of course. Finished crafting the Frost parts, Excalibur, the Viper, the Cronen, and then I started crafting Frost. I know there's so much crafting in this part, but that's Warframe. Then I went and leveled up some stuff on Hyricon Pluto, and also some spy missions on Oceanum Pluto, because those are some of my favorite places to level up. And I ended up maxing out Trinity, our Raxacubro, Excalibur, the Viper, the Cronen, and the Shade. Then I sold all those Mark 1 weapons that we'd gotten in the last part to clear up some more inventory space for new weapons. And I finished crafting our Orokin Catalyst and the Orokin Reactor and the Tysus. And I started crafting another Orokin Catalyst because I didn't realize how many blueprints we had for this. And like I said, they're always useful. So I figure now we might as well talk about the Void missions that I ran. I tried running a lot of Tower 3 mobile defense in hopes of getting the Trinity systems, but I had no such luck. The only really good Void drop we got in this part was the Rhino Prime helmet, which is worth around 20 platinum, but I did not end up selling it in this part. So who knows? I might hold on to it to craft Rhino. I might sell it. We'll see, because Rhino is going to be the next Prime Warframe to be vaulted. So after that, I bought the Mark 1 Paris and the Mark 1 Strun, which are the primary Mark 1 weapons you can get, and I maxed them out on Hyricon and then sold them because I hate Mark 1 weapons. Then we did the Mastery Rank 10 test because we got a bunch of Mastery Rank experience by leveling up all that stuff, and we got to Mastery Rank 10. Yeah, boy. Then I found a buyer and sold these Sancti Castanas for 20 platinum, and finished crafting that Orokin Catalyst and Frost. Our cold baby, ice baby, oh yeah. I'm sorry. Then I went and cleared all the planet nodes on Europa and Pluto for that little bit of mastery experience that you get from it, and to make sure we can access all of our Syndicate missions. Then I went to level up some Arcwing stuff. I know, it's horrible. I decided to just play some Arcwing missions and try and get the drops, so I ended up getting the Decurion Receiver, 2 Decurion Barrels, a Wrathbone Head, a Centaur Aegis, and a Fluctus Barrel. Now I'm going to be making a video in the near future about where to get all of the Arcwing part drops, but basically they're just scattered around Arcwing missions. And yeah, since I did end up getting a Decurion Receiver and 2 Decurion Barrels, and I'd already received another Receiver in a prior part, I started crafting the Dual Decurion, which is nice. Funny story, actually, I've never crafted anything Arcwing related because on my other account I just didn't play it. After this, I found a buyer for the extra continuity mod I had. I sold it to him for 4 platinum, and I decided to make a slight investment. I saw some people selling some Nezha parts for a very low price, so I bought the Nezha systems for 20 platinum, the helmet for 10 platinum, and the chassis for 14 platinum, which is 44 platinum in total. You should know that the Nezha set can run for like 70 to 90 platinum on the trading tab. So I was going to sell the full set, but I found a buyer for the system and chassis, and I got him to buy him for 40 platinum. So the helmet only cost me 4 plat, and I decided to hold on to it if in the future I do want to end up crafting Nezha. Then I found a buyer for a Life Strike mod I got from Hyricon Pluto, and I sold it to him for 10 platinum. So altogether, we got 30 platinum worth of profit in this part from selling stuff. I didn't really sell that much stuff in this part. I mostly spent my time trying to rank up my mastery and craft new stuff, warframes and sentinels, weapons, and so on and so forth. Now that we are mastery rank 10, I mean, that's pretty good progress so far in the series. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and subscribe to see some more videos in the future. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook at GuidesForUsAll if you'd like updates on videos and very strange tweets. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.